From where I was, I walked down onto the left side of that pond, which was a little damp, but it wasn't flooded or anything. And I came up, and right there was the river. So I decided to follow the bank down to see what I could find, as opposed to going back into the trail first. The bridge was a little further down than I expected it to be, which isn't too bad. I don't know if you can see it there, but those rocks right there, sorry, the rocks right there, that's the bridge. So not overly far away, but what I came across was this little flat spot. I'm going to show you from the direction I came. So I came from this way, and I came across this little spot right here. Perfect spot for one tent. Relatively flat. It does slope a little bit, but in nature, you're not going to find anything that's perfectly level. This has the potential for a small tent. I kind of quickly measured it off, and it will fit right here. Then your water source, you're right beside the river, and anywhere over there, like just over here, anywhere in here, anywhere over here, you can find a spot to put a little fire. Nothing big. And then I liked it, and I continued on just a little bit, and I found, now it is open, but I found another spot right here. Small tent. It's flatter than the other spot, but you're right in the open, and that's the road right there, which isn't too bad because people aren't generally going to stop here and get out and walk around and see you. So whether that's the case or not, but this is a great little, well, I can tell it's a great little weekend spot. I'm not far from the car. I'm going to see how difficult it is to get here by just going back that way. I'm not far away, a couple 100 meters or so. So it's not like you're trailblazing too badly. I'm going to look around a little more because it dips down here, and then there's another ridge right here. I'm going to take a look, but this is a great double spot. If you don't mind being in the open, there's a little bit of twigs and stuff you need to pull out. Same with the other spot over there, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. You could pitch a tent there, and you can have a little fire right here. You don't have to worry about falling over because the ground is so slanted. And then again, over here, there is, that's birch bark that I just stepped on that made that noise. Over here is another spot. It's not large. It's a little more angled, but with a little bit of grooming, you could get another tent here. Small one. No, Gary, not yours. Carl, not yours. Again, another spot right here. Not too far down. Those are ATVs. That's the first spot. The second spot is just over there. There is a small spot right here too that would require a little bit of work. These little trees, twigs would have to come out. But other than that, you could get a couple, 3 small tents around here. If you're not worried about being all clustered together, and you can, it's not far away, but again, another potential spot. So this, what I thought was a single, could prove to be a triple or more, depending on how much you want, what you want to do. So now I know more than likely it's just going to be me, so I don't really care. But I've come back up. So there's the original spot right there. And then I've come back up on this little mini ridge here. It's a little more open, and I don't see really a whole lot of potential. But if anything, you could build a fire pit in here. Right? There's a spot right there that we could put a pit and everybody can sit around. It's big enough. It's not perfectly level, but it doesn't need to be. Same with right here. You'd have to clean some stuff up. I don't know what the ground conditions are like. But, well, so there we go. Another little spot that I found. Now, I did realize that as I got here and saw this and decided to mark the waypoint on my GPS, I forgot to do it on the other one over there. Now, I know where it is. I'm assuming I could find it if I came back at a later date, and if not, it's not the end of the world. But this is a decent spot here, so I'll have to see what more I can find between here and the car. And I want to go through the whole area. With me walking around, I've warmed up quite a bit. It's not as, well, it's still cool out, but I don't feel as cool as I did when I first got here. I do have 3 or 4 layers on, nothing bulky or big, but that's what, see, I don't know if, turn around. So, I don't know if you can see it or not, but the vest is on the back, and I've got a thin jacket, sweater, a t-shirt, and then I've got a little thermal layer underneath that. And I'm quite comfortable. I'm not sweating. I'm not cold. Legs are the same way. I got a pair of pants on and I got thermals underneath. And then obviously the toque. But that's about it. And with me walking around, I knew it was going to warm up a bit. So, and that being said, the flip side, as soon as I stop and I settle down, if I decide to stop and break out the Kelly kettle and have a coffee, I'm going to cool down. I'm going to get cold. So whether I do that or not, I don't know. I'd like to. I've kind of planned for it. And yeah. You can come right down here and you have access to the water. And there's a bit of a sandy beach in there that you can wade out in your bare feet or something. And you can grab some water, which is nice. I'm digging this spot more and more I see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to beeline it for the car, see how far away it is, and then come back in, sort of thing. I want to check out the ridge up over there, see what it's like. So